What's up, everybody? How you doing? Good afternoon. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's June 2nd. May is over. May is over. May's over. What up? We're gonna play some Hollow Knight today. Because I don't know what else to play. Just kidding. I like this game a lot. And it's been a long time. And we've been playing so much Rain World that I want to play more controller platformer games. Like this one. So we'll do that today. For a little bit. Sorry I haven't been streaming so much. For all 5 of you who may care. Yeah, been busy. Family stuff. Planning for a funeral, unfortunately. Next week. That'll be on Saturday. Yeah. Sad. Sad times. Hopefully you are doing better. So yeah, that's why I haven't been really had the juice to stream a whole lot this past week or two. Just busy with that stuff. But we're all good. We're all good out here. Let's get this baby up. I'm just gonna start a new game because I want to play a new game. I don't have any slots. What the heck? So we got a couple of these. This is like my oldest one. It looks like. This looks like a speed run I was doing. This, I think, was just another playthrough. I think this was just playing through again. This is 104. This is 110. I think if you 4 save, you know, they could give you more than 4 save slots, right? Jeez. How's the audio? It's kind of low. Let's turn it up. The music is baller in this game. Love the music in this game. Love everything in this game. Control's great. It looks incredible. It's very moody, very atmospheric. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just get rid of this one. Because why not? I mean, we got a couple of these like 100%ers. So we're starting over. Starting anew. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Steal soul, no reviving, death is permanent. Should we? What is God Seeker? What is God Seeker mode? Do I know what that is? Let me look this up. What is that? Oh, you can access the Hall of Gods, where you can fight any boss they've encountered, even if you haven't faced them in the main game save. Okay. Does it change the game at all? The purpose of this mode is having access to almost all the bosses of the game, having charms and upgrades unlocked without needing to play through. Oh, okay. So, oh, you're just in Godholm. Okay, that's kind of lame. We'll get there on our own. We don't need to just start in Godholm. We can actually play the game. That's fine. Steal Soul is not really something I want to do. Although maybe we could do that. I'm not typically an Iron Man or hardcore mode guy. It's not something that's really ever been appealing to me. Although, I mean, I wouldn't do it just for myself. I would do it to stream for content. But I don't think I would ever play like Iron Man hardcore mode like that on my own. How about you? Y'all like playing? Do you like playing hardcore? Delete your save when you die? I usually don't like that because it's like, it's always like simple little mistakes. You gotta be so vigilant like all the time for that. And I play video games mostly to relax. So that's maybe why. But we could do it. I mean, it is something that I wouldn't be opposed to trying. Of course, I get frustrated easily, and I mean, I'd probably just be pissed off. This game is so fluid. I love how fluidly it controls. Can't, when do we get our heal? It's been so long since I played this from the beginning, holy crap. I mean, I played the hell out of this game, for sure. Yo! What's up, Mark? How you doing? What's going on? I love me some Hollow Knight. It's been years and years. But yeah, I didn't know what else to play, and this felt like fun. Because we've been playing like platformer controller games. Ouch. Like Rain World. What about, do you ever play anything hardcore? You like Iron Man modes? Whoa. We could try one. You've never played Hollow Knight? Really? Surprising. I feel like Hollow Knight's on a lot of people's radar. But maybe they haven't played it. Oh, I missed. I can't even get back there, can I? It's a good game. If you like Metroidvania platformers, it's very good. So how you doing? How you doing on this Monday morning? Have a good weekend? What's up, old dude? Headed down the well. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folk into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Perhaps not. I like dreams, though. I think dreams are nice. Which way do we go first? Left. It's been a while. Sometimes I'll go through periods where like I won't dream at all for like nights and nights and nights. And then I'll start dreaming again. But it comes in like bursts usually. I don't dream every night. And it's rare when I like remember a dream vividly anymore. But I also get up a lot earlier. I had more dreams when I would like stay in bed in the morning longer. You know, when you wake up and you just kind of like lay in bed. In that sort of like half awake, half asleep state. What? You buying the Jungian theory that dreams are functional messages from the unconscious? No. I mean, well, maybe in a sense. I guess message is an interesting way to like put it. I think it's just your brain like flushing, you know, flushing your consciousness and whatever else brain juices it does when you're sleeping. I'm not sure if it's like a message or says something. I'm sure it's like the stuff if you there's something like on your mind and you're thinking about it an awful lot and you dream about it. I think that's kind of just natural because it's been going through your head so much. But I don't know. Could be. Lots of people think that dreams are, you know, signs or some sort of message or clue or something like that. Omens. How about you? You think dreams are your unconscious trying to tell you something? Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Oh, yes, absolutely. Map me, baby. Good. I played this game a lot. I mean, not in a while. But I did get to the point where I was, like, able to like, speed run it in, like, 3 hours. Or less than 3 hours, I think you needed for, like, one of the achievements. I don't remember like all the speedrun past though. The most prominent neurobiological theory of dreaming is that the activation synthesis hypothesis. The dreams don't mean anything, they're just electrical brain impulses that pull random thoughts and imagery from our memories. Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. It's kind of nice to like think about. Think about them being things that are meaningful. But then again, I mean, it's, you know, if it's just pulling stuff from your memories, the more memories you have of something, the more likely it's get pulled, right? Blasted bees. We need that geo pickup. Especially if you're like anxious, right? If you're anxious, you're gonna dream about like anxiety things all the time. If you're always anxious about something. You ever have dreams where your teeth are falling out? I hate those. I get those like not frequently, but more than any other sort of like weird dream that people talk about. The whole like your teeth are falling out. And it's such a gross, it feels gross. Such a gross dream feeling. I don't know if I've ever had like a falling dream though. People always talk about falling dreams. Dreams falling and you always wake up before you splat. And people tend to overinterpret things that don't make sense. Oh, absolutely. I mean that's like being a human 101. It's just sort of making up something to fit what you can't explain within your whole framework of mind. Or it's like calling any technology you don't understand just magic. Make up stories about the reality? Yeah, we do. Stories are like a very important part of human development, I think. Stories and fantasy and things like that. Because reality is pretty grim and unpleasant most of the time. Yeah, seeing faces in clouds. That's another evolutionary advantage, to pick out faces. It's funny seeing like AI do it now too. You know, if you have like you're taking pictures on your phone and it like puts a little box around faces. You ever have it put a box around like some random thing in the background? What? Anthropomorphization. I love anthropomorphization. What a word, man. Anthropomorphization. I do that a lot. I like to call non-human, non-living things and act like they're creatures. I think it's fun. And we don't even have like gendered nouns in English, but it's even cuter in other languages when like certain things are like male or female. Adds to the lore. So stinky. How much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would ever have woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd better be getting back. If you return above, come see me. Probably the friendliest face left there. And I can thank you properly for your good deed. Cool. Yeah. Good bug. So if you don't know Hollow Knight, we're bugged. Oh, absolutely, language shapes. I think about that a lot, actually. You think about people who whose languages don't have words for things that are like common, and how they interpret their reality differently. Just from not like conceptualizing something in a way that other people do. There's a theory, it's called linguistic relativity. That sounds interesting. But it certainly does shape the way you think, because I mean, in my head I think in English words, right? If I'm talking to myself, it's in English. But English is nice because it just steals words from everybody else and we don't have one. Pretty much explains how language shapes how do you even say it? Phenomenology. Oh, come on. Stop blocking. Did I miss the... Do I have to go back or can I fight the boss right away? I can't remember. I cannot remember. We can open this up, that's good. The neurolinguistics, yeah, I can't even imagine. It's gotta be like, it's gotta be tough to determine. Well, to anything with the brain is messy. Well, usually anyways. Yeah. Don't know much about the mechanics behind them. I've never taken a much neurobiological courses. I've taken like psychology and things like that, but very little on the actual like chemical biological stuff. Peace. Back when I was younger, I wanted to be like some sort of sociologist, psychologist, something like that. Figure out why my own brain was so screwed up and scrambled. Smack your big dumb head. This guy's easy. I love the boss fights in this game though. The way you control it is just so tight, precise. beast. They say Silk Song is gonna come out this year. The sequel. Who knows? When did this game even come out? Had to have been like over 10 years, right? Not maybe. Or is that too long? It feels like 10 years. Since that neurobiology has to some extent replaced philosophy. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the tech is just better, you know. The whole age of like reason, that sort of thing. The advent of shit. I mean, the field of psychology isn't even that old, the grand scheme of things. But people have always been trying to figure out why our brains are so screwed up. And even now, I mean, mental disorders are, you know, we can kind of categorize them and treat them, but it's so sloppy how everything's on like a spectrum. Certain people deal with their neurodivergence, you know, better than others. Some can cope. Some need medication. But of course, we all have to fit into our lives in modern society as well, which is not set up for everybody perfectly. At all, really. I was lucky enough to be homeschooled because I would have been put through a bunch of special ed courses if I was going to public school because of my ADHD. But I was great at learning on my own. In a classroom setting, it's just awful. You know, I never really do like a magic run in this game. I always sort of build towards just swords, or nail rather. But the magic can be really strong if you get the right charms. On my speed run, I was doing magic because it's much easier. You can get damage faster. One of the really cool things about language learning models, they provide a way. Yeah, we've had a couple of those. I mean, now that I'm back in school, a lot of my classes have exercises that involve AI, language learning models, things like that. Some better than others. Some it's pretty helpful because they can like identify the areas that you actually need to like study. You know, like it actually figures out like, okay, you've gotten a certain number of like these wrong. We're gonna keep throwing these at you until you like get it, which is a lot easier. Yeah, it's way more personalized now. Absolutely, personalized and also like depersonalized, as in like, you know, you're not talking to people as much. But yeah, definitely more specialized to like individual needs, individual educational needs, and what's better for specific people to learn, which is great. Because a lot of really smart people get left behind because our school systems, well, at least in America, suck. Soul Catcher. What's up? We're slaying the beast. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the magic. Yeah. So it's the only one we got. Of course, I've had some teachers who are like bad, very bad teachers, and they just like throw, basically just let the computer teach you and do practically nothing. Like, I guess I didn't need any help from the teachers that I've had, really. But maybe they've been providing help to some people. A lot of it's just kind of on autopilot. Like I was telling you before, my freaking teacher didn't even grade my final because it's like, oh well, you already got an A, so I'm just gonna give you the minimum points and not even look at it because it's not worth my time. It's like, okay, thanks. Shouldn't have wasted my time. Because it's not even like I really learned. I didn't even fucking learn anything from it. I think this is a really shitty teacher, honestly. I can't pop these with the magic. But I've had some good teachers too. And I mean, it's not exactly a freaking Ivy League school or anything. I'm more so going there for like the connections and job opportunities. And to meet people. Wait, did I miss the exit? Shoot. I did. I think. It's sort of like give and take, though. It's tough to find a teacher who's like really enthusiastic, especially when shit, man. Like the students are just like, no one gives a shit. No one wants to be there. Maybe like one or two out of every class is like actually interested. Half the people are just like playing games, showing up late. Not participating in the slightest. So I don't know how you stay enthusiastic when like all your students are just like, we don't give a shit. It'd be tough being a teacher. And like when we started, they were like, okay, don't use AI. Well, no. Everyone used AI anyways for their work. So now they just say, okay, use AI, but if you don't know how to do this, it's gonna be obvious, and you're gonna fail the class. And if you're on an interview, they're gonna know that you don't know shit about programming. So they're just kind of letting the students sort of hang themselves now. Saying like, fuck it, fine. Use it if you want, but if you don't know this shit, you're gonna fail the class.
Bapanada.
Bapanada. Give me that. Yeah, no, I don't need this. I do need this. I don't need a compass. And I mean, some people, well, it's kind of baffling because I mean, it's, I went in for, you know, web and software development degree, or associates or whatever. And there was a lot of people in my, like, first couple classes who, like, didn't know how to use a computer. Like, even sort of, like, basically, like, making a folder or zipping documents, things like that. Like, bruh. Like, it's cool you want to learn, but like, how'd you end up in like IT, web, and software? How'd you pick that if you literally like don't even know how to use a computer? Like, what did you think the course was, like the degree was about? Yes, give me this. Gathering Swarm is great. Torchel. Not great. Good. Yeah. There was one kid in my intro to programming class who like literally didn't even know like how he got there. He was talking to the teacher on the first day and he was like, yeah, this is intro to programming. My advisor told me to, you know, go here. And he didn't know what program he was in. And he was in the class, but he like didn't know anything about computers. He didn't want to be in an IT program. Somehow he then signed up and showed up for the first day of class. Didn't know like why he was there or what he wanted to do, but he still showed up for some reason. And then he stayed for like half the class and then he left. So that was interesting. Nice. But I made a couple friends. Who were interested in games and computers and things like that. But with the AI usage, oh yeah, absolutely. I can only imagine other programs like non-computery paths and things like that. I'm sure like English is getting AI'd like up the wazoo. Basically anything where you have to write a paper. Like, does anyone sit down and write papers? Essays and shit? Anymore? Shit. Although I would say I don't really mind not writing essays. I haven't had to write an essay in a very long time. Even the English class. Well, I can't really say that. I didn't take English composition. I just took a test out of it. But I didn't have to write an essay for that. It was just a multiple choice. Which is like, oh my god, it's so easy. I had, there was like 4 classes. I tested out of an entire like half semester because man, the credit for prior like college learning tests, you gotta get like a C on them, which is really easy. They're all multiple choice. Which basically saved me an entire term of college. I just crammed the hell out of some online like study guides. Speaking of which, I actually need to do that this summer. I had a technical reporting class that I dropped because I'm just going to test out of it. I just actually need to study a little bit. I could probably go in blind, but the test is like $100, so I don't want to have to take it twice, just in case. Ton of AI detectors tell your model to make the text more human. That's hilarious. The models are getting, man, I mean, already in the past year, they've gotten much better. It's crazy to see how fast it's kicking off, especially like the video stuff too. Video AI. Ouch. That's a sneaky little skip. Although I'm not sure if that actually helps us because we sort of need to go. We sort of need to get stuff over there. Gee. All the major models are getting basically reinforced on the AI detectors to have the lowest scores possible. It's gonna be AI just fighting AI. You can bet teachers are using as much as they can to grade and shit. I would. I kind of liked how Harvard did it pretty nicely. When I took CS50, they have their own chat bot in the curriculum that doesn't explicitly like give you answers. It won't write code for you, things like that, but it does help. You can ask it stuff and it'll sort of lead you to the answer, but not directly give it to you. A lot better than like ChatGPT did, which is neat. And they have like a bunch of like auto checkers, things like that. For all your all the programs you write, they have like a program that runs through and it'll check, make sure it's done right, working properly. Unit tests. Oh, it's you again. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. It's true. Although, to be honest, I mean, I'm smarter than, like, average, but I've been absolutely cruising through school. Like, 4.0 in all my classes. I don't know if it's just dumbed down or if I'm really, really smart, but, like, it's been so easy. I've thought that I'm just, like, in the wrong place a couple times. They say it'll get harder. It was only my first year. And it's not exactly like I'm going there for a challenge. I want, you know, a job and connections and things like that. I can learn plenty on my own. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm smart. I'm smarter than the average Joe, I guess. I don't know, I read a lot. Or I've read a lot, rather. I don't really read much now. Now that I'm old. Boring. Time to squeal. You approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture into the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. Thanks. I'm good at taking in and remembering information. I'm just bad at applying it in a way that would make me successful in life and society. Most of the stuff I know is not useful. Not very useful information. At least not for making money, anyway. That or I just get bored too easily. And can't maintain consistency with things. AI is projected to replace the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs in the next 5 years. Hey. It'll probably make some too, I imagine. Yeah, it's gonna create new jobs, yeah. For sure. Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the laws of Oon. That's what I'm hoping for. You got a job in AI, don't you? And we have some like data and classes that deal with AI models and things like that. There's a whole AI like program, I think, too, for business application. I feel like a lot of like the consumer AI stuff is kind of, people are kind of getting fatigued on that being jammed down their throats into everything. Or maybe not. I don't know what the average consumer fucking likes. I know I'm getting sick of seeing AI integrated consumer facing things, but I mean the business applications are obviously enormous for basically every business field. Is gonna integrate AI into their business at some point, or should have a way to. Because really, it's just the next, it's just the next tool that we got. Like the Industrial Revolution, it's just the artificial intelligence revolution. Of course, it's not exactly one that passes a lot of the benefit on to the average person, is it? It's really the higher ups who are going to benefit the most. Monetization engines for all those AI customers. Like, is that like AdSense or something? Figure out how to like target, better target advertisements towards people who might actually buy the stuff that you're selling, or whoever is selling. Quite similar to AdSense. That's what one of the places I could intern at. One of the companies that came to the career fair was telling me about. That's the stuff they do. Basically using AI to better target advertisements, things like that. I could do this without the no, I couldn't. I mean, I could do it without the lantern, but it would be a real pain in the ass. I really need a damn job. It's way more integrated with the models than the long-term tasks. Okay. Let's see. Does it build like profiles for people, or like something like that? Creating those optimal decision trees. Yeah, lots of data. Lots of data. That's a lot of data. What do you mostly like use, like Python a lot, or C#, Java, SQL, stuff like that? I know lots of AI does Python, right? Ouch. Youch. Or do you not have to actually like program, write code? I don't mind writing code, depending, but do a lot of Python, Flask, yeah, MongoDB, NoSQL, etc. Yeah, in CS50 we were building web apps with Flask and Jinja, some SQL. I liked Flask. We haven't quite gotten to like the full like web app side yet.
Geo.
Amazon Web Service Software Architecture 2.
Gio, Kalala.
Yeah, that's all coming next year for me. The first year, I guess they were just, it was all intro classes and shit. But then again, lots of people didn't. Lots of people had zero experience programming, so
Goa.
you gotta do it. Bugs behind us, building such grand structures so far to the west. You gotta do it. See, I remember when I was a kid, the internet was like cool, and I would, like, my dad had huge HTML books. Yeah, I was like 13, 14. My dad had big HTML Java books on our, like, Windows 98 computer. And, like, making websites was, like, cool because it was new. But that was, like, in the late 90s, early 2000s, when, like, that tech internet was really taking off for the first time. Shit, did I never open the... Oh, no, I never opened the second station. Damn. Yeah. I think some of my first experiences with sort of development, we had, my older brother had Quake, and copy of Quake came with the, something called, like, the Aftershock toolbox, which was a bunch of ID's dev tools, and I would just mess around and, like, make levels in Quake and shit like that. I remember like, my copy of Morrowind had, like, the Elder Scrolls Bethesda's toolkit, and I would mess around with, like, that shit. That was fun. Good times.
Papa nada.
You don't have anything new. Lots of video games. Yeah, lots of video games. I grew up with video games. My earliest memories are going to bed. I shared a room with my older brother, and he would be playing Nintendo all night while I was falling asleep all the time. I need to save up for this key. I went to high school, and they had computer programming classes in high school, but they were bad. They were really shitty. The teacher was not good. It was all Microsoft Visual Basic, which sucked. It was terrible. And I took all they had. I took, like, the computer programming 1 and 2, and I took them both. And I didn't really like them, and I never really continued my development, because I kind of went into, like, AV. I really liked the TV productions class, like editing videos and filming. That was a lot of fun. I sort of ended up doing that more because the teacher was way cooler, and you could just get a pass. Like, they would just write you a day pass or whatever if you wanted to check out a camera and, like, some equipment. Just leave campus and go film wherever you wanted. It was awesome. And just like the editing lab was really cool. Like our computer lab sucked, but the editing lab was like the bomb. It was huge. There was like they had private each room. Well, there was a couple like private like editing like booths. You know, so you weren't like with everybody. And there was just a bunch of computers and screens and old like, well, we still like, were using like tape, so we had like mini DV like tape, whatever, digitizers, things like that. And the TV productions teacher was really cool. He would take us on field trips for like when Lord of the Rings was coming out. We would go. We had like an all-day field trip where we went to watch the first two. It was Return of the King was coming out, and like we went to like the all-day showing where they played like the first two before the third one. What? You can fall down. Where is the station? What about you? You were needing like clubs? Started programming in C++, C++, C Sharp, Python. We had to learn Java in school. We had to learn a lot. We do a lot of Java, which apparently is because there's just more curriculum for it. Never ended up doing that CSS, JavaScript, HTML, all front end stuff. You're more like back end stuff. You learn a lot of Java. And I don't hate Java. I mean, Java's close enough to C Sharp where it's like there's barely a difference. But we do have, because it's like a web degree, the first like JavaScript and CSS, HTML, like my first JavaScript class, we were writing all that, making pages just straight up CSS, HTML, doing it all, no AI, no templates, no I don't know what, like framework. What do you call those? Like WordPress or shit like that. They were teaching PHP in the front end program, but I don't think I have to learn PHP. I'm thinking of taking like some like design or art classes. Yeah, Rust. Rust is kind of specific, isn't it? I don't know if they would teach it unless you like are working somewhere that uses it. Same with like Ruby on Rails. Heard good things. I know some people like it. Yeah. I haven't done much for this game jam that we're supposed to be that I'm supposed to be in right now with some friends. But I've been busy and my mind has been occupied. Gotta go to a funeral next Saturday. That's sad. And it's like across the damn country. So that stinks. Whoa. What the? Oh, that's right. We can't go this way yet. We gotta go around. We actually gotta go. We gotta stay in. We gotta stay in Green Path. I don't know what I'm doing down here. Yeah. We shouldn't even be down there. Oops. Although I do like Godot. Godot's language is pretty good. Their GD script. It's really easy to pick up. Although I've gotten so like spoiled with IntelliSense just auto-filling things out for me. It's so handy. God, it's too handy. I'm not gonna know how to code by hand like at all, so I don't have to memorize anything. Come back on it. You use a lot of like IntelliSense. Do you code with like AI stuff? I have to be up there. Yes. Can you dash for this? You have an internal routing model that's getting constantly reinforced based on user behavior. That's good. I mean, supposing your users are not like idiots. I heard one of those worms. I hear him. Where is it? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where are you, little world? else. Hope today brings you some comfort. Oh, thanks. It wasn't, I mean, it was, my brother-in-law. I don't know, didn't know him super well. They lived across the country. It's sad though. I feel awful for my sister. But I'm okay, you know. I'm alright. But because my mom is like out there already with my sister, so it's kind of fallen on me to get my father and my other sister and stuff to get the tickets and make the travel arrangements and things like that for our trip out there because they're busy with other stuff. Or just can't. I don't know, my dad's old. Hates flying. You know, I played that mascot Yakuza game. It was really boring on stream getting started, but holy crap, I've been playing the hell out of that off stream. I love it. It's a great game. It's very chill. Just driving around in your little truck. Vibing out to good tunes. Shit, you know what? One of my shorts on YouTube, that clip of Erie's hand got like 1,800 views, which is like 100 times more views than anything I've ever put up. I gotta make more clips, shorts. To hear that I'm being so supportive. Yeah, I'm pretty well. I mean, they live far away, but me and my sister are pretty close. We spent a lot of time together growing up, hanging out. She was a big influence on my life, and well, obviously, but I mean, like interests and such. Back in like the 90s. Her best friend worked at Blockbuster, so we'd hang out at Blockbuster all the time, get movies and stuff, and she'd always bring movies home and watch tons of movies together. Yeah, 1,800. Yeah, I was like blown away. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? In just like a couple days. It didn't really draw much attention to any of my other videos or anything like that, but I mean, they're all VODs. I really need to make a VOD channel and start uploading VODs to the VOD channel and just make like, I don't know, main channel content that can draw people in better. Because nobody subscribes to the VOD channel. There's like I have like 8 subscribers to the VOD channel. Or just the channel. There's no other channel. It's just the YouTube channel. Those birds getting away. I think my previous highest was like 60 views, so yeah, it was a pretty good increase. Shit, did I go the wrong way again? Damn. Yeah, there's definitely lots of theory. Posting VODs is not a good way to draw people or get subs, but you definitely can't just or maybe you can, but it's far more difficult to just get an audience on Twitch without having alternate, you know, pathways of exposure, drawing people in. Because the amount of people who just like randomly click on channels is low. I mean, unless you're a big like streamer. If you got like a lot of viewers, you're much more likely to get clicked on. But like sub 10, you know, you're lucky. You're lucky if anybody clicks. So yeah, having some good like YouTube content, even just like a couple like cheeky highlight videos of streams. I really need to just figure out whatchamacallit, DaVinci Premiere, not Premiere, what's it called? Resolve. Is that the free video editor? When I was in high school, we used Premiere. But that was like 20 years ago. But I don't think much has changed in like the video editing. I could probably pick it up again pretty quick. In the future, the majority of content will be fully AI generated. Shit, I mean, maybe. At least it will be if people watch it. It does seem like maybe like the sheen will wear off. Like a totally new platform where it's just, I mean, I'm sure there will be new, you know, there's like something's got to come after TikTok. But just completely AI generated content based on user, I mean, it'd be crazy. But I think what people are forgetting is that a lot of people are just drawn into like things that other people like, not based on like their own, what they like. People watch things that other people are watching. You know what I mean? Because there's a social aspect to being like in on, you know, whatever's hip and whatnot. Get optimal routing algorithms, the video get generated on the fly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm sure that will happen. I mean, hell, that's probably almost already happening. At least to like some degree. Not like on the fly, but there's those content farms that just churn out AI videos of like every flavor to see what hits and gets views and shit. I wonder if it would be like any good, you know, but more platform side data integration. Yeah. I mean, what would you like? It would just feed it like your whole profile, everything you've ever been interested in, have it like just basically just write you. I mean, not even a story, but like a full-on movie or something. It'd be nuts if they could do it well. It'd be interesting. If I know something about humans, though, is they get bored of shit. Just straight up keep reinforcing based on engagement. Imagine there'd have to be some kind of limit, right? There's some kind of upper ceiling on how much. Although then again, I mean, I'm only sort of basing it on the current stuff we have. If it was like so good that it could just, you know, I don't know, you could just tell it to like write you a movie and like, what actors you wanted in it and like what you wanted the plot to be, and it would just completely generate that movie for you. Maybe that would be really interesting. But for how long? You know? For how long? Because when you could just do anything, nothing is special anymore. You know? And there's always going to be that lingering feeling that it's just all fake. Of course, whether that bothers people is up to, you know, it's up to the individual. So, and especially, I mean, if they find a way to make AI content, you know, like emotionally resonant, not feel totally soulless. But just knowing what you, it's true. People don't really know what they want. People think they know what they want. They don't most of the time. Or people have a rough idea of what they want, and they choose what's popular. Like you don't go to you just don't even go to YouTube. You just click, like it's just like a channel or something. You just click on and it's just always playing like what you're thinking. It knows what you're in the mood for. I wonder if they'll make games like that in the future. If they just AI generate the game. Whatever game you're like feeling. That'd be sweet. Children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. Music, movies, articles, shorts, YouTube videos, games, probably too. Yeah, I would think so. Friends, AI friends. They need to get better at generating AI friends. That does bring an interesting like thing into it though. Like you're trying to serve things to people's interests, but also like people don't know what they want. I mean, how do you know what you're interested in if you don't have exposure to new things that might interest you? That's the thing, right? Because AI it generates, but I don't think AI friends work because of neurobiology, especially oxytocin. Is that the touching chemical? Or one of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose it doesn't really, I guess it depends on what you want from your friends. Some people have made up friends. But yeah, I mean, part of friends is that they're people who are living their own lives that you get to be a part of and stuff like that. You're not gonna really get that from an AI. You ever seen the movie Her? Yeah, just physically existing in the same space as somebody else has an effect, for sure. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Sure about that? Nothing's ever gonna replace like real contact, though. Real human contact. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of friend companies. The loneliness epidemic is real. It's very, very real. And it's harder and harder to communicate and have real friends these days. It's very difficult. I mean, I don't know what it's like growing up nowadays. But like, even back when all we had was like AOL Instant Messenger, you know. Everybody was on their computer. That was great though. Holy cow. I'll tell you what. That advent to... Because before then, if you wanted to talk to somebody, I mean, you just had to call them up on the damn phone. And I don't even need to tell you how awkward that can be. Especially because people didn't have cell phones. You just call somebody's house. See if they were there. If someone answered. You're like, hey, is so-and-so home? So being able to just instantly, like, type back and forth is crazy. Opened a lot of doors to the Shire folks among us. And I don't mean hobbits. I mean, people who are shy. What's up, buddy? Just wanna go look at the lake with you. But yeah, it's tough. Loneliness is a killer. It's hard to find people to hang out with and talk to. Maybe it was easier when you're younger. When you're old, it sucks. People got jobs and families and shit. Say AI friends in 2030s or so. It's 70% neurobiological value that real friends serve. Now that's what streamers are for, man. That's what like I'm positioning my job to be an AI friend for people. You know. Don't go AI. Just watch me stream. That's what most of my socializing is gone. This is so personalizable. Yeah, it's true. We'd have a specifically tailored, like, best friend. But yeah, most of my socializing moved on, especially like COVID, post-COVID. Just like stop doing stuff with real people a lot of the time, and ended up watching a lot more YouTube, Twitch, stuff like that. Getting to know streamers more personally and intimately than I know like some of my real life friends. Like more invested in some random internet person's life. But I mean, maybe that's not like a terrible thing. Like, how is it any different than just being interested in some just random person's life? Besides, like, reciprocation, I mean. Which is, like, a big one, I guess. There'd be a lot of social stigma around people who use it. Really? AI friends? Oh, yeah, I mean, people are always gonna think like that. And hell, if it's a choice between like no one and suffering the psychological consequences of not meeting those physiological needs, you know, causing damage to your personhood, I say go for it, man. It shouldn't be like a goal, I imagine. There should be a goal to have like real human relationships. But maybe that'll push people to try and reach out more and like make real life connections with the advent of all the AI stuff. I hope so, anyways. I hope, because, I mean, there's usually, like, a sort of, like, pendulum effect. Hey, Tangy Tongue, what's up? How you doing today? Having a good Monday? You have a good weekend? Playing some Hollow Knight. Interesting conversation. Yeah, we're talking about AI and friendships. AI friends. Doing well? Good. I don't think recreating stuff like reciprocal altruism and dopamine died would be possible. No, I don't think so. It would be pretty wild and like real messy. Really messy. And probably ethically dubious. Good to hear. But yeah, if you haven't seen Her, man, watch Her. That's such a great movie. Holy crap. It's all about AI girlfriend. Alright, so we got the dash, which means that we can now go to the city? Ex Machina? Yes, I've seen Ex Machina. That's also a very good movie. I think we can now go to the City of Tears. Yeah, the dance is great. That movie is worth the whole movie just for the dance sequence. Although I mean it is a good movie though. I enjoyed it. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Good old green path. I love green path. I think we can get a charm or two up here. Same green path as green. Yeah, I love green path. And the Queen's Garden. They're both really nice. Foliage zones. I was thinking about doing this hardcore, but I haven't played it in so long. And I'm just not really an Iron Man mode gamer, typically. It's not something yeah, Steel Soul. It's not something I've really done much of. Probably because I would just quit if I died then. You know what I mean? Or if I was playing like on my own, I totally would just quit. Why? I could maybe do it streaming because that would give me like an extra reason to keep going, but like on my own, no way. Although I got one of the speedrun achievements in this game. I think I beat it in like under 3 hours or under 5 hours. What is this? What is this Chivo? Oh, I see these. Yeah, I was speedrunning it like a little bit, but I haven't played it in a really long time. Achieve 100% of the game and finish the game in under 20 hours. Okay, I did that one. Speedrun 1, complete the game in under 10 hours. Speedrun 2, complete the game in under 5 hours. Okay. I beat the game under 5 hours. Maybe not 100% though. And it wasn't on Steel Soul. It was not. Yeah, under 5 hours. It was fun. It was pretty fun. Don't play carefully enough. Yeah, exactly. I don't. It requires so much concentration. Like one little mistake can just completely end your run. I would get so mad. Oh, you're getting banned. Panicky Shepherder. You have 13-year reason because I'm just having fun. Yeah, I usually do that. I just like exploring and like finding everything in this game because it's all the music and all the it's such a good like vibing game. The tone and atmosphere are great. Controls really well. Tons of little secrets. And the everything is fun. All the bosses and everything. It's very fun. I really like some of the boss design. The Nightmare Grim is incredible. I really liked the Nightmare Grim fight. Boss is really fun. Sometimes, yeah. Some of them are rough. I don't know what like the one the Broken Vessel, Dream Broken Vessel was pretty tough. What are some of the other ones that I like? Lost, is that it? Lostkin? Is that that one with all the ghosts? Oh, we gotta go to Fog Canyon. Hey. Yeah, those stupid ghosts. I think, what are some other boss fights that are like... I think most of them are pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I ever completely cleared all the Pantheon stuff. That was maybe the last thing that I didn't do. That's where you have to, it's just straight up boss rush, right? You have to, yeah, I don't think I ever beat that. You just have to fight like every boss in order. Is that how it goes? Shit, I keep pushing it. Yeah, I don't know if I ever beat that. I don't think I did. I need the lantern for that, I think. Fuck, Absolute Radiance. Radiance is rough. Radiance is pretty rough. Oh, I can't get through that yet. Why can't I think of any of the damn bosses in this game? Yeah, there's a lot to choose. There's a lot to choose from. Let's go rest. Because we still don't have a map. Oh yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta get the void phase, whatever. You can phase through shit. Okay, this one, what the boss here is the Mantis Lords. I really like the Mantis Lords fight. That's a good fight. We can get the claws right away, which would be good. Colosseum's pretty tough, but fun. It just takes so long. It's a long ass time. I love these guys. It'll be interesting to see them integrate AI into video games, like not in like the generative way, in like a content way. I want to see it done like well, because even as like rough as it was, and it seems so quaint now. It seems so quaint. What was it called? Was it just AI, like the AI story dungeon game? You remember what I'm talking about? Like even that was interesting, and it was like so primitive now compared to the language models we have now. Like you could just use ChatGPT and probably get better results. But wait, did I just loop? Oh, it's on the right direction. I don't remember this game. But yeah, like having an AI that could actually generate like stories and quests that are interesting. Like I'd like to see that happen. Of course, it'll probably be done really badly by a bunch of companies and games. Somebody will get it like decently right though. Of course, I think there's like for me anyways, there's a factor of like it's novel because it's new and like kind of interesting, but it's maybe not hold, you know, any sort of like artistic weight or anything like that. We get to Mantis Lords. They're down here. Right? No. I totally forgot about this zone. We need to clear this before we go to the city. Ow. Jeez, don't die. If there's a market opportunity for a platform for game devs that links reinforcement data generation from multiple games to make this type of generation more seamless. Yeah, I wonder. There's definitely opportunities for like, I guess in smaller, I think like smaller games more so than like big games. But definitely. Oh, hey. It's definitely an area. I mean, I'm sure people are working on it. I mean, how much mileage you can get out of AI is really, we're gonna find out, I guess. The past user decisions from X amount of games are getting tunneled into another games generation mechanism. You have to have a whole like interconnected web of games and developers. I could see it. I mean, I imagine they're collecting plenty of data on us anyways. Steam or whatever. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. Especially console, right? Well, I say especially, but it's probably about even. Hornet, go back. You got a game to be in. Yeah, data network, force generation. Well, once the whole world is run by one huge mega conglomerate, they'll actually be able to like share their. They'll be able to share all our data amongst themselves. Once the techno gods have assembled, and we reach the singularity. No, I want to be up there. Stinky bug. Hornet, you gotta be in Silk Song. I mean, the thing is, you can't have it all be AI, right? Because you still need, you still need to make new stuff to train the AI on. It can't just regurgitate forever, can it? It is very strange. Generative for the most part. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like a dream, isn't it? Such a mishmash of like weird, disparate, whatever things, ideas. Is Mantis Lords down here? Yes. Howie. What about synthetic data? I mean, I don't know if you're ever gonna. Oh, at least like the way human beings are. I feel like they just are always bound to get sick of what they have. I can't imagine there ever being some people that are just perpetually happy. I mean, I find AI interesting. I find it cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate AI generated stuff. In fact, I find it kind of fascinating in its own way. But I mean, it's not really like creative. It's more like I'm never blown away by like, wow, that was like really creative. It's just like, oh, cool. Like it mashed all those things up that I like. But like it doesn't know why it's like doing it. It is like a person would have a reason for drawing all those things together and like have something to like say from it. And maybe when the AI gets better, it'll do that better, right? But like a lot of our AI right now is just very surface level and I don't think training off just like what's engaging or like what like gets clicks is going to drive it to like grow and be creative liberties of a person as well rather. Yeah, but yeah, it is fun to see. I think it's fun to see. I think it's interesting. And I mean, it's really like it's another tool. It's like the Industrial Revolution or the internet revolution. It's another tool that people are using to be more creative in certain regard. A lot of regard, it seems to be replacing creativity, which is kind of the bad side of it. Because it's like we can sell you know, it exists to sell people stuff, right? I mean, like most technologies or things, it's existing because people can make money off of it, which drives the innovation. But forcing humans to adapt to machines and creating a socio-political order that suppresses human freedom and potential. Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way, yeah. I can see. Kind of forced. Yeah, we'll get used to it. Yeah, that's how it goes, you know. We'll adapt. If people, it'll either grow and be entertaining enough where like all our TV shows will just be like AI generated like TV shows. Or people will learn to appreciate like handcrafted things more, which is sort of what I'm hoping. All AI generated TV shows. I think it would be funny. Probably not great, but funny. There's a bench down here, right? I gotta rest. Or like movies. I mean, hell, it's getting to the point where like if you're good with AI, you can just be like, oh yeah, what if this movie had these actors instead? And it'll just, you know, basically generate the thing. I mean, we can put this on. Why not? I read the Unabomber's manifesto. I read it like when I was in high school. I don't remember. I do not remember much about it. Oh, we can't get her yet, can we? Or can you? We need the claws for this. Oh, Dash Master. I think we need the Crystal Dash for this. Something we don't have. He thought a lot about the Unabomber. The Unabomber, is that Ted Kaczynski? Is that who, the cabin guy? Who's like MK Ultra? Is that the same guy? They got his cabin in like an FBI warehouse. Yeah. Don't really buy into it. Any influential technology is a negative, for sure. Oh, absolutely. And any you know, rapid shakeup of society is gonna cause issues for lots of people. But okay, can I get my claws? I want my claws. Screw you, Mantis. I'm not playing your games. Yeah. Yeah, Harvard grad. Is he still alive? He's still in like that Supermax, isn't he? Or did he just die recently? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Who died? Okay, he did just die recently. That's what I remember. 81, man. He was in prison for a while. The Mantis Claw, my favorite. Spikes. Okay, so after this, we can go to the City of Tears. We just gotta fight the Mantis Lords. So sleep. I'm pretty sleepy myself. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. I'm enjoying our AI conversation. It's been good. What was that AI game? I honestly don't have enough intelligence to say anything about this. Well, don't worry, I don't either. I'm just repeating stuff that I've read and whatnot. Speculating out of my butt. AI game. It was like, it wasn't even like a game. It was just the AI dungeon. It just told you, you know, like a generic adventure story or something. And it was like very primitive compared to just the language models we have now. Like it wasn't even anything like particularly like great. But I mean, I had a lot of fun just typing back and forth to it, having it tell me stories. But it's more of like a fun of like, ah ha ha, that's like so funny and random, instead of like being like a good, you know, well thought out like narrative story. Because they like couldn't really hold on to like concepts very long, you know, like if you sort of moved past something, it wouldn't necessarily remember, even if you could like bank certain things that it like always remembered, but like it didn't really work perfectly, and it would get stuck on stuff all the time, or just kind of keep repeating the same thing over and over again, even when you like really very directly tried to tell it like, okay, stop, erase this from your memory completely, we're not like, we're done talking about this. It would just get stuck on certain things. But I mean, that was like years ago. I don't know if that's still going, if AI Dungeon is still going. I remember they had to change it because like people were writing like really like messed up stuff. they were having it type out like really like fucked up stories, and like they weren't happy with its output. or like their, I don't know, investors or advertisers weren't happy. Somebody wasn't happy. Not any dungeon, other things. It's still not that great. Yeah, it's not that great. It will be cool when if it can actually like hold on and like maintain. Yeah, it's like teaching little kids. It is kind of like that. And you almost feel like bad. Or at least I do. If we opened everything up here. Peace. You don't. You don't feel bad teaching little kids swear words? Or AI? We have opened this up. Oh, the AI one. I hope so. I hope so. Mantis Lords. Start generating. No, I've seen a lot of AI, the Suno AI. I've seen people playing around with it. I've never made an AI song. It does look fun though. I should try it. The song, man, some of the songs are like hilarious. Oh my god, some of those AI songs are really funny. And I hate that they like sound like good too. Recently valued at 500. I'm not surprised. I mean, holy crap. The market for like uncopyrighted music, especially with as much like shit gets DMCA claimed. Well, of course, I'm sure they'll probably start copywriting AI songs. They'll have some like tag. No. I should try. Yeah, I don't doubt that copywriting AI music is going to happen. It's too juicy of like a target not to. I love this fight. This fight was so good. Quite distinct from normal music. Really? You think so? I've heard a lot that have almost completely fooled me. Especially like country songs. I'm like, yeah, that could absolutely be a song on the radio. We can't go anywhere this way, right? Yeah, that is because it's country. Country already just sounds like it's AI generated, so it's got that going for it. There's also new stuff. That's cool. I mean, it's kind of interesting too, because then you get other people writing songs that, you know, don't know music. So it's kind of like an outsider art. Whether that's like good or bad, it's different. Oh yeah, these guys are they bow to us now. We're the new Mantis Lord. Yes. As you hit it, yeah. Well, I didn't know. Now he's angry. Now he's gotta die. Hollowness seal. Those are just money, right? The seals. Money. Good. We need money. So now we can go to the City of Tears. Are we supposed to meet the, that one beetle here? Oh, I keep forgetting you guys are friendly. We didn't even find the map for this zone yet. I think it's up here somewhere. We need to get higher. Go away, balloon. It was right by the what's his name? Conifer? It's not Conifer. It's something like that. The map dude. He's like right by the entrance. Close enough. Yeah, it's something like that. And Conifer's like a tree. Wormy. So all the music creation software for loops to give average people tools to make. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like how game engines like Godot and things like that let people make games who never would have been able to because they don't have the time to learn how to like program or whatnot, but they got ideas and some of them have passion, and that's damn what we need. Ideas and passion. It's not this. I think it's higher up. It's either higher or it's right below us. Yeah, Unreal has really gotten user friendly, I hear. Let's get serious. What's his name? Cornifer. Okay, I was like only one letter off. That's pretty close. Cornifer. Right. Good. Right. Love to learn how to program. Not for any productive reason, just for shits and giggles. Yeah, I mean that's why I did it. I just like games and computers, and I liked it so much that I'm going to school for it now. But there's tons of I mean shit, the tools online to teach you how to programming. There's like, you could just basically play games and learn how to program. They've managed to like gamify and make it fun and engaging for a lot of people. So it's not like you're just sitting there reading textbooks and stuff. It's pretty cool. And I mean, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it says about me, but if you give me a program that like just gives you like feedback, you know, like a game does, where like bars fill up and you get like levels and shit like that. That just, I mean, it makes the dopamine in my brain like go crazy. It's just the way I'm wired. Yeah. It's that ADHD brain. Checking things off lists, and I love it. Can't get enough. Yeah, feedback is nice. A lot of it's like we've been using we use like AI integrated web platforms for programming classes. Not like entirely, but they're definitely for exercises. And it's great because it identifies what you're not getting. Like it could sort of tell what you're not getting, and it'll give you more help in certain areas. Copilot? No, it was like it was some website. I don't know. There was a bunch of them. Some of them were more like ad infested than others. There was one that was these are like teaching tools, like programming. There was one that took it really far, and you had like a certain amount of lives before you had to like, it was basically like a mobile game. Like you had a certain number of lives where if you gave the wrong answer, you would have to like, you'd get like locked out. It was like time gated, which is really annoying. That one sucked. But some of them are good. I wish I could remember the names of them. We used like a couple in class. Fragile Child. Gamification. Is that a website? Or just the concept? I could put Dashmaster on. Mark of Pride is really nice too. Is Mark of Pride worth 3? I mean, Soul Catcher's good. I'm just gonna be sticking with what I got. I do love Dashmaster though. Have to get that on when we get further. Yeah, the range isn't a huge deal right now. It's nice, but it's just such as for three notches, it's too much. I usually do just stick with the nail. I'm not a huge magic user in this game. Although on the speedrun that I was doing, I used it quite a bit. Magic, that is. I used a lot of magic charms. When I acquired windsurf, what? 3 billion. Dang. What's windsurf? Didn't I buy them? Oh no, he wasn't there because we were the boss. But oh, it's AI assisted coach. Oh, that's weird. I've not heard of that one. We use Copilot at school a lot. That's the one they like tell us to use, just so that everybody, I guess, is on the same page with their AI usage. But like we have used other like platforms that they're not tools, but they're like, you know, like learning aids. Just for like exercises. And not all for like coding, but like my math class, we had like an AI math. All our math work was done in online in something called like Alex, which wasn't too bad. I didn't think that Alex was terrible. Some people hated it. But yeah, like it didn't let you like skip stuff. If you kept getting something wrong, it would just keep throwing it at you until and like be like, here, you're like not getting this. It's like, okay, I get it. This is the way. No, it's not. Fuck. I need that map. We're gonna go down more. Down and over to the right. If you use Replit. No, I don't know what that is. I do not. Okay, it's over here. Somewhere over this way. Sure. Oh, it's like AI assisted IDE. Really? No, I never even heard of it. We mostly use like VS Code and IntelliJ. This is just a boss fight. That's what we've been using. VS Code. Good old VS Code. So it's just even more AI integrated. I gotcha. Here's the way. Working with libraries and dependencies is way easier. That's nice. That's always a pain in the butt. Although it's gotten better. A lot of them just sort of automatically like add. It's just like Copilot and Docker. I gotcha. A lot of it will just automatically add dependencies now, I've noticed. If you want to use something, it'll just throw it in there for you. Whack. don't have the crest, do we? We do have the city crest, yeah. This is just like a way back. I love the City of Tears in this game. This might be my favorite. There's a lot of really good zones in this game. I keep saying I'm gonna do a dev stream, or more dev streams, and I never do. It's too, you just gotta, I don't want to think. I have to think less when I play video games. Replay is valued at over 1 billion right now? Oh, wow. Blech. I don't know if anyone would watch my game development stuff though, because it's kind of like, I mean, I can't see how it would be super entertaining. But then again, I don't know if this is entertaining either. Well, you've yet to see what my game development streams. They were doing better on YouTube than any of my game streams. But I say better by like, 30 views or something. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Yeah. It's true. I haven't done any. I keep saying I'm gonna do like a YouTube stream too, because I think that would be a good way to draw on people, but yeah, it certainly depends on what type of game. Some people like watching others draw or like make art and things. There's a lot of devs. There's a lot of devs on Twitch. There's also, but the software and game development streams usually have good like watchership. They seem to do alright. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. Also Quirrell. Yeah, Quirrell's great. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. People feel smart watching them, do they? Probably. I imagine. Well, there's lots of software developers watch Twitch too. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? I don't know. Must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. Quirrell's good. Look down through the rain. You can make out those twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in an endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not be forgotten. The city presents some formidable foes. That it does. That it does. Well, the last project that I was working on my game development streams, I was just trying to copy techniques seen in Cruelty Squad and sort of design a 3D level environment. Mostly for like artistic purposes rather than focus on like the gaminess of it. Because I wanted to develop my artistic skills more. So I was just building off of like a free first-person shooter template and just kind of designing the world and the art stuff. I spent so freaking long learning Blender that I want to make stuff in Blender more. I always loved like 3D modeling, sculpture. I feel like a lot of people would watch someone make a game around AI. I watched Robaz make a game with AI. He doesn't know how to program, and he made a Unity game just entirely using ChatGPT. Somebody to learn how to use Blender. Oh my god, it's fun, but like holy moly, Blender's kind of a bitch to learn. At least it was for me. The Nailsmith. I love the Nailsmith. Yeah, it's very fun. It's very powerful. I mean, there's a whole lot you can do. There's a lot you can do in Blender. Animation. I mean, beyond just like making 3D models. Yeah, animating would be cool. Paylor. I have no Paylor. Did I ever show off any of my like Blender stuff? I don't know. I mean, probably not to you guys. Need an animation software. Yeah, that isn't 200. Yeah, exactly. Like Blender's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's free, which is pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. Okay, here's like something that I was doing before. Do I have a... This is like a gun that I made in Blender. How do I forget how I changed this? Oh yeah. I made this like Colt Dragoon, which was kind of fun. This back part needs to be worked out, but this was for that game that I was working on. And it's fairly like simple. You know. This is all shaded smooth for some reason. But yeah, Blender's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do in Blender. What's some other stuff that I got? Oh, I was making a car. I was doing a model of my old Ford Taurus. Turn everything on here. It's kind of like janky. This one is from a while ago. But it's all like the different parts and things like that. Because I was gonna make like I wanted to make like a Marsama car like game. So I was gonna have like the engine and everything like that in there. My old Ford Taurus. What else did I make? This was oh yeah, this was like the map for the game. Don't mind the whole. This was gonna be the map. I don't know what this goofy section is. But this is gonna be the whole map for my Summer car game. Or like the main loop anyway. Where is... Oh, I haven't opened this file in so long. I don't know. Are there companies that let you text to 3D stuff? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Like it just completely makes like a 3D. You could just type in a prompt and it would generate a 3D model for you. That would be really helpful. And neat. Meshy AI. Yeah, it's like a reference kind of. Yeah, I've never tried it either. I usually just get, when I'm doing stuff like for the gun, I mean, I just got, you know, I just took a reference image and I just basically cut it out flat and then, you know, rounded out the round parts. And then just cut, you know, cut and pasted the image on the faces. But yeah, it's fun. I like doing it. I should do more of it. If I had more time and more, I don't know, more creative juices, right? Use CPS draw. There's only 2 versions. Cheap one's like 24 frames max. What's CPS? CSP. What is that? Oh, Clip Studio. I need something like easier. I need something easier to make. Animations and stuff for the channel. I should really like... It's really good. I have to check it out. Because I need just something like simple and easy that I can use for my Twitch channel or YouTube. Oh, it's costly. I wonder if I can get a student discount. I know that like we get discounts on some of like the Adobe products and stuff like that. Seek the graven ash. How costly are we talking? Like 200 bucks, 100 bucks? Yeah, there's not too many cutscenes in this game, but they're all good. They're all very good. 200-ish? Yeah, that's pretty expensive. That's expensive if I'm like not gonna use it too much. Okay, we need to get the key so we can go down. I think that's the... Oh yeah, I think that's the next way to go. Version I got for 30 for that. Yeah! Yeah, I would. Yeah, I haven't done too much. Oh, you needed to draw anyways. Yeah, I haven't done too much with the 2D drawing stuff in Blender. I mostly use it for 3D modeling. But they do have a pretty substantial like 2D vector editing software. Whatever. App. Not app. Plugin. Vector stuff is real clean. Yeah, it scales much better. Definitely scales better.
Oh, Paul. Velmi Artred.
Yes, give me money.
War's son? Gian.
Seems fate was unkind to most who travel within Hollownest's ruin.
Velmi Artred.
You don't say.
Oh, Paul. Velmi Artred. War's son? Gian.
A Hallownest seal. Very interesting. You know, the kingdom's 5 great knights, they're revered figures of Hallownest, not Hollownest. Often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearances seem to have been expunged from history. What's up, cat?
Velmi Artred.
You ever discover these 5 great knights?
Helma Delker. Helma Delker.
You do. Cool. See plenty of them. Oh, is like the dung guy? Is he one of them? The dung knight. The dung beetle. You see all? Oh. Tossed around. Dung defender? Yeah, that's what I thought. You speak to two? Oh. Is Quirrell one of them? Because isn't he like the knight of the Watcher or the Dreamer? His name is Ogrim. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Quirrell's no, he's not. What about the big? What about the first boss? The big dude. Oh, that's not even like a real guy, right? That's just a little thing in his armor. That's his armor. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's not like him. Yeah, the actual knight isn't. It's not the actual knight. That's what I thought. What? Get back here. You see the corpses of the last two. I see. What's this? Yeah. Something up there. I see. It's been so long since I played this. These are Drya and Isma. Well, who else would be? Who else would be in there? Oh, can't get up. The gray oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that one. I know that one. I know what you're talking about. Zimmer. So what, like, the kingdom and everything fell. I can't remember the story. It's the ruin, what's the orange stuff that causes everyone to go crazy? The infection. The radiance. Where did that come from? Bornifer. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural catalyst of rain? Does cast something of a sadness upon it all. But the architecture is simply splendid. The light that plagues their dreams, yeah, the radiance. That mind virus. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge. I would like a map. Thank you. The radiance is like the Pale King. A higher being with a whole tribe. Oh! Okay. Moth tribe. Interesting. So how did they, Oh, Zoe. Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. So they, what? How did they get, like, here? Into this kingdom. And take it over. Oops, that's spikes. The Pale King came around. His light was brighter than radiance. Well, chapter was back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the Pale King. He was more influential. I remember the Pale King. Peace. Good old Radiance, she wasn't too happy about that. She make everyone mad. Drive everyone crazy. Don't throw that at me. Pretty much. Cliff Notes version. You think AI software or like AI is gonna put like Cliff Notes and Spark Notes completely out of business? No one's gonna need them anymore, right? You used to actually have to like buy actual Cliff Notes like books. Technically, the infection came around twice. Right? Because you're just gonna like buy a Cliff Notes version now. Bongi Wastes. We need to get a key. We could buy that key. We could buy the key from Dirtmouth. Infection sealed. Oh, due to the vessel. Yeah, the vessel's. Well, the vessel's all cracked and shattering and stuff, right? Couldn't contain it. And that's where we're the new vessel. The vessel of radiance. Oh, we can buy the lantern. The one speed the one speed run thing that I had to learn for like the speed run was how to get through the how to get to the Crystal Mountain without the lantern. That was a tough one. It wasn't true. Oh, it wasn't truly hollow, huh? Do we want to burn our... I don't know if I want to burn my money on mask stuff. Oops. I do want a map. And there's like no vessel can truly be hollow. Yeah, you couldn't really be right. Not if they're like us and have some sense of autonomy. Yeah.
Bapanada.
Yeah, it's all about having a choice. It's kind of like, I mean, it's very Soulsian, I guess, is a way you could think about it. They share a lot of similarities, these games and the Souls games, at least in the I don't know, thematically. Fallen kingdoms and linking, you know, linking the fire or rejecting it, stuff like that. The end of an age. Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no greater warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. Yeah, arena time. Yeah, he's got a great one.
Caseto bueno.
Kiso. No, don't want to unlock the church. Well, let's go do... You know, we could maybe do... We could sneak over to, maybe beat this boss early. What... I can't remember which one it is. The Watcher? The Watcher? The Soul Man. Yeah, Soul Master, that's it. The Soul Master. The Watcher Knights are before him, right? The Watcher Knights is a tough fight. That's one I usually wait for. Just until we have upgrades, because, like, it's just a pain. But I have done it with minor upgrades. It just kind of sucks. No, I don't have the Dream Nail yet. That's... If we go up, right, I think we can get to the Dream Nail. It does to be awful to Watcher Knights. It's a hard fight. That's probably one of the hardest fights, I think, in the game, honestly. Depending on when you like Pantheon practice, Rusty. Yeah. It's definitely giving me more trouble than a lot of other fights. I used to be better back in the day. What does this door need? Oh, just a key. Well, let's see if we'll give it a shot or two. Got my ass kicked at the second horde fight. Thought it was good in the, yeah. That one's tricky. The little mine spikes that she throws around. Ghost. I love the music in this place too. But then again, I mean, there's no bad music in this game. The enemies are really annoying. I hate these teleporting bastards. Worldly Allah. The mind still limits us, so how to break past its constraints to attain a pure focus? Is it even possible? Cease. Yeah, I love this game's soundtrack. It's so good. They really nailed the like tone. Dead. The only good bug's a dead bug. Mildly sad that the Pantheon battles only have like you select music. That is kind of sad. Yeah, I don't know why they just have the original boss themes. They're so good. We'll have to do it. We'll have to try Pantheon front. I didn't want to do it right away. So I wanted to warm up a little first. Although this game's easier than Rain World, for sure. You have a lot more like precision control. And you don't get killed by everything in one hit. Yeah, you know what to expect better. You know what to expect better, and you just can fight. You know, you're not a little slug kid. Is it up? No, it's the next one. Take it. But I'm not worth the slug kid. I'm a god slaying bug. That's right. I wouldn't mind like a boss or two. A boss or two in Rain World. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, I guess the artificer. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of. It's tough. Yeah, it would be tough. It would be tough to make a Rain World boss that was good. Especially if everything like kills you instantly. It would have to not be like a one-hit kill. or something, you know? I think so anyways. Yeah, maybe the Watcher is a boss or something, I don't know. I should probably get and play that at some point now that we've beaten all of Downpour. It is, I don't know why I haven't. Been having enough fun. Having enough fun in Downpour. Probably won't come to watch it. Oh, that's true, yeah. You won't watch it. I'm gonna play it first. I understand not wanting to be spoiled. I get that. So forgot your stupid shotguns. Ow. Soul Master. A lot of people said it took 20 hours for the Watcher. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Oh, that's just one campaign? That's pretty... Well, that's much longer than all the other Slug Cat campaigns. That's way longer. Yeah, that's huge. I love this guy's scream. Whole different environment. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was a whole different environment. So that's good. That's good. I understand the desire to like expand upon like the current lore and everything, but something different is cool. Yeah, I'm sure it will. It'd be weird if it was like completely unrelated entirely. We don't need another AU. Desolate dive. Let me get my prize. Okay, now we got the dive. Now there's a couple places we can go. Blech. Get away. Go away. I hate these ghosts. They're the worst. Alright. Good. That guy's dead. I think now we can go get the spirit nail, right? Where the heck am I? Oh god, it's so hot. It's so hot in here. So I think I gotta go up. I think I gotta go up. Up and out of here. Because don't we go over to... Is it this way? I can't remember. I can't remember how to get to where we need to go. Because we could go to the sewers. We bought a key. We could go down to the sewers. But the Dream Nail, Coliseum Dream Nail stuff, is that over here? This is just crossroads. We could go up the mountain too, because we have our lantern. Where do we go first? Where do we go first? Well, we could get up here by this charm lady. This is good. We need charms. Charm slots. Salubra. What were we talking about? I guess charms. I can see you started your own collection. Yes. What's the good one? Long nails, nice. Steady body is fantastic. And charm notches. We need notches. Love the... Yeah, there's a lot. There's a couple that are... They're always chuckling. We buy some of these cheaper ones. One more. Alright. Good. All those fumes, yeah. Look at all this smoke. Don't know whether you've noticed, but some charms seem to like each other. Yes, when charms like each other, they shine even brighter and sing even more sleekly. Even more reason to try all sorts of fun, surprising combinations of charms. Wait, there's synergies? Am I dumb? Did I not know that? No, I did know that. I know some of them synergize. Steady Body's really good. Yeah. Yeah, I barely know any of them. There's the one that turns you into like a worm if you put the Shape of Un on, right? I think that one has like a combo. Dashmaster is really nice. Soul Catcher is good. Soul Catcher better than Spell Twister or Long Hill. Maybe. The #1 charm, the one that she sells in there. Which one is that? Quick Focus? Oh yeah, Quick Focus is really nice. I wish it wasn't 3. I wish it was not 3. 3 notches, that's a lot. That's super helpful though. It's very helpful. I could probably, I mean, like, Dashmaster is not that important. I like it, but it's not that one. Yeah, Grub Song is nice. Grub Song's really nice. So we could go to the mountain. I mean, we have for 1 notch. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I don't remember what my normal combo setup is. Oh, it's not even a path. What the hell? What the hell? I usually just have melee and speed. Whatever one, what's the one that lets you charge your power attack faster? I use that one a lot sometimes. Yeah, I don't really use spells a lot. The spells are really powerful. You can really do a lot of damage with the spells. But I just like whacking stuff with a nail. Way to play. Maybe? Is it the one? I don't know. One of the Nailmaster. The only Nailmaster art I really use is just the regular charge one. And mostly in the arena. Because it can like one-shot those bees that shoot at you. Crystal Peak. Can get some more crystal. I think there's a skip. There's a skip in here. It's good against no eyes, specifically no eyes. Which one's no eyes? No eyes. We gotta go up first. Dream Boss. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a tough fight. Some of those ghost bosses are really tough. Dream. bosses. Most of them are annoying. Yeah, they're not like the greatest fights. Certainly not the best the game has to offer. Yeah, they're just not like fun. Markov and Gilly. I think I remember who those are. Pantheon being the worst. Really? It's in the Pantheon? Which one is that? The moth. Oh, the moth dream warrior. Yeah. I remember that one. Even though it's been, I mean, shit, I don't know how long it's been since I played this game. Quite a while. Years, for sure. Many years. Okay. Peace. You just see his fight in the Pantheon. Yeah, I don't remember it in the Pantheon. I remember giving up on the Pantheon. It's like the last thing that I didn't do in the game. And being like, this just isn't that fun anymore. Took a break for like 8 months. Yeah. Took a break for like a couple of years. Maybe one day I'll beat the Pantheon. Oh, that's when you got obsessed with Brain World. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I'm doing the reverse. We can fight this guy, right? Shoot me through the door. Struggling hard some days. Yeah, that's how it was sort of at the end of Rain World 2. It's like I would turn it on and play for like a cycle or two, and then I would just quit. As soon as I like died a couple times, like, God, I hate this. Just burnt out. It's never good to like force yourself to really struggle through something if you're just not enjoying it, especially if it's like a game that you're playing for fun. It can be good. I mean, like in certain situations. Like doing it for streaming is a little different because it's like, you know, it's for like entertainment too. But yeah, got the hang of it. Finished in decent time. That's good. Rain World's tough. It's sad to see all those miners below still laboring at their endless tasks. Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted on their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul of the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder from where my memory knowledge comes. I wonder from where my knowledge comes. Memory knowledge. You just make out the light from that sad little town. Pear-shaped, yeah. He's got a booty. Doubt its residents could even comprehend the scale of the word that surrounds them. Probably not. So small it seems. I know like there's a skip. We could do this skip. Whether it's worth it or not is a question, but throw one of those. Throw. Yeah, it's worth it's a payload, right? Oh. Come on. I hit. What? Okay, good. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get through this right now without a double jump. Never thought of doing it that way. Oh, jump boosting off of a pickaxe or something. Oh, you can just use. Oh, you can just use the crystal. Oh, maybe I should. Be easier. Yeah, that's how you get to like the Water Knights, right? You can pre-double jump. You can hit the candles or whatever. Yeah. God, I hate these crystal bastards. Not good old. That was one of the speedrunning tricks. Just gave up on that attempt. The speedrunning, I remember it was pretty fun. There was only like a couple little, the tricks were like fairly easy to learn. And it didn't require like too much like madness to do. Like it was fairly accessible for someone who's like never speedrun anything. I think the trickiest part was like trying to navigate that cave with no lantern. That was tough. You just gotta like remember the freaking jumps. You didn't even look up any tricks. Oh, you just went up your knowledge. Well, that's good. That's kind of like a better way to do it, I think. Oh shoot! God damn it! I killed that guy. We need that dude alive. Shoot. Did the same thing to the Hunter Railroad. That's, yeah, that one is good. I thought about like just winging it, but I didn't want to like waste a bunch of time trying to draw up like a perfect route or something. Wait, since the last time I was in stream. Feature Hunter. Oh, really? Nice. Legit, huh? Only took 3 runs. Which route did you take? Did you do the full like quest and everything too, up to Pebbles and Moon? Did the quest? I should do the quest too. Isn't there supposed to be a bad guy up here? Or did I like really screw this up? The hunter was fun. I liked the hunter. Only 28 deaths? Wow, that's pretty good actually. Did you ascend too, or just oh, you went to the subterranean, so you must have ascended then, right? Most of which is subterranean. Most of mine were too. That place just stinks. Good. What happens when you bring, you never thought you beat it? Oh, I had faith. I had faith. Dear. Let me out. Oh, we're dead. Shit. Yeah, what happens when you deliver the neuron and stuff? Obviously, it doesn't just end. Oh man, we gotta go all the way back up there. Shit. We can't even go this way. Before the gourmand, after the artificer? I'm not exactly sure where